Hello everyone, in the first episode of Imperator Rome, and as tradition suggests, we are going to assess another tutorial provided by the Paradox. So let's see whether the introduction prepared by the developers is good enough. Because it's not an easy topic, as you've already seen in other games of Paradox. So Hearts of Iron 4, Crusader Kings 3, Victoria 3, tutorial is total dog shit, and Stellaris, it's hard to even notice that there is any tutorial, to be fair. Also, there is no separate tab for tutorial, so it's only in-game advices provided by little robot I called Skynet. It's not very useful, to be fair. But because it's a different type of game, it's more for 4X than the Grand Strategy, it's simply easier to digest. Imperator Rome is of course Grand Strategy, so we are going to assess tutorial, as you can see, and the tutorial says, in the tutorial you will play as Rome and get a list of objectives to complete. This can be completed in any order. You will be able to continue playing after all the objectives are completed. And Imperator Rome Noob and Tutorial series will conclude the all series for all games I've already tried. And we will see who is the winner. Of course, in case of Europa Universalis 5, I probably will do the same. But before its release, which is planned on 4th of November 2025, it's about 2 months, less than 2 months, and I'm super excited for it. We are going to stick to the games I've already tried. Hearts of Iron 4 is cancelled because it's not very appealing to me, many different reasons. But without further ado, first of all, let's start with the quote, like always. And the first quote is, you've already heard that before, always do whatever you can to keep your superior from making a mistake. Colonel Paul McD, Robinett. This is the quote from the book called... let me recall. An Army at Dawn by Rick Atkinson. This is basically the book about North African campaign. Very solid book, hard to read, especially if you are not a native speaker, but I highly recommend it. I highly recommend it. It's good. It's simply good. I cannot validate whether it's correct or not, but definitely it's a good book. Okay, timer is running and I'm gonna press on tutorial. I love that graphic. It's so nice. Oh, that was even better. What I've seen already, the biggest complaint so far, I mean, it's not related with the tutorial, of course, it's related with the game and how Paradox decided to implement that, are characters and their 3D models, which are ugly. I mean, why they couldn't do something like that? 2D paintings, which are very immersive and looks beautiful. I don't understand it. Okay, let's read it. The Glory of Rome. Welcome to the tutorial for Imperator Rome. By completing the series of objectives which you will find at the top right side of your screen, we will introduce you to the basic principles behind playing Imperator Rome. The button on the top right bar of your screen embossed with a ref. The button top right bar of your screen. Top right bar of your screen. It's here. Oh, tutorial objectives. Oh, okay, I hear. I see it. Probably cannot hear it. Embossed with a ref and spear will allow you to open and close the tutorial objectives window. Wow, there's a few objectives. I'm wondering how hard they are. So, stabilize Rome, invoke a deity, that's related with religion, of course. Build port in Capua, have 15 ships, construct an aqueduct in Rome, import fish to Latium, raise all levies, conquer the Sapini, purchase an invention, finish off the Samnites, relations with Sipontum, destroy Etruria, okay. Conquer southern Italy, conquer Syracuse. This is quite vast. Look at that. Here we have Etruria. They have also territory over there in Corsica. But Syracuse are there on Sicily, or in Sicily. It's gonna take some time. Okay, cool. What else we have? You will be able to complete objectives in any order you choose. However, if you are new to Paradox titles or wish to refresh your knowledge, we recommend that you follow the objective list from top to bottom. Holding your mouse over an objective will provide you with hints on how to fulfill the conditions. When the conditions are met, objectives will be highlighted to show you they are ready to turn in. Roma Invicta. A starting situation. During the tutorial, we'll be playing as Rome. Thank you for letting me know that. The current date, which you can find in the top right corner of your screen, is the 1st October 450 ab urbe condita, or 450 years after the founding of Rome. I believe that the Gregorian calendar is somewhat different. Oh yeah, it's 1st October 304 before Common Era. Alright. Rome has recently established local dominance and the stage is set for your expansion throughout the Italian region. For the purposes of this tutorial, we have taken care of a few matters for you. We will, however, teach you how to cover these areas over the course of tutorial. Proceed. Click to learn about resources in Imperator Rome. Okay, I'm gonna click proceed, but before I read it, what we have in the top, well, top part of the screen. We have treasury, which is just normal. Manpower. Okay. You have pops, by the way. Okay. Political influence. That's something new. We have military experience. All right, that's something I really miss. And Victoria 3. And I don't understand why it's not implemented, or maybe I haven't noticed that. But in the last episode I've played, I supported France in their civil war. Because I hope that I'm going to get some experience. I knew that we are going to win it and the losses will be marginal. So for me it was like, come on, it's a free military experience. Let's get better in Art of War. And it looks like it doesn't really matter, which is kind of stupid. It lacks that flavor. So yeah, I don't know. I don't understand it. Victoria 3 in general feels sometimes very hollow and empty, which I don't like. It has such a great potential, but I don't understand why it lacks so many things. And it seems to be quite basic, like military experience. Is it that hard to add it? I don't know. But yeah, I couldn't see that. Maybe there is something hidden. I don't know, somewhere hidden. I don't know. Okay, we have stability, which is, well, very similar to Europa Universalis 4, I believe, but maybe represented differently. Aggressive expansion. I know that from Europa Universalis 4, despite the fact I haven't played much Europa Universalis 4. War exhaustion, this is quite common. Tyranny. No idea what is it. The tyranny value represents the level of oppression within the country. There are various actions that can increase this. Okay. And we have support in Senate. My question is, does every country has that? That's supporting the Senate? What if the country is this type of different government? Do they have that as well? Or it's called differently, like the, I don't know, tribal support or whatever. Quite curious about it. A lot of people complain that that game feels boring after first playthrough because all countries seems to be quite similar, kind of the same in playthrough. So I don't know. I'm just assessing tutorial. Resources. Along the top bar, the main resources you will accrue or spend over the course of your game. We recommend that you spend a moment getting acquainted with these. By holding your mouse over the icon for each one, you will be able to see a tooltip detailing some of their effects and uses. For the purposes of this tutorial, we have provided you with a significant bonus to your treasury and influence resources. Oh, for real. Much appreciated. We have over 500,000, and the previous monthly balance was plus 1.62, so something from taxes, mostly taxes, commerce, marginal value, fleet maintenance, fort maintenance, and wages. This is the amount of money available for recruiting armies, recruiting advisors, and constructing new buildings. Manpower. Maximum is almost 11,000. Rome gains 103 each month, and there is no manpower loss to attrition. We have 94 from pops and 8 from subjects. To replenish the armies, there is need for 0 man. 0 will reach the armies this month. Okay, this is cool. Your base manpower of over 10,000 from pops is modified by base. The speed by which manpower recovers is modified by Servian levy, merchant exemptions, and ruler martial. Manpower is a measure of the number of available recruits a nation possesses with which to recruit new units or reinforce under-strength armies. Alright. What when we have professional army? It's also sourced by manpower, right? I believe so. So either those are levies or professional army, regular army. This is going to be manpower which fulfills them. This is my understanding for now. You have also political influence. So we have, well, what is it? Censor, Praetor, Tribunus Militium, Prefectus Militaris, Augur, Pontifex Maximus, Tribunus Plebis, Vulnerarius, whoa, something new. Ruler corruption. Political influence can be between 0 and 500. Interesting. We have 500, by the way. Political influence represents your network of contacts, leverage, and connections. Your influence is generated by your government officials, representing their value to your government. A disloyal minister will provide less influence. Be careful to treat them well. Influence is used for a variety of actions that require flexing your political weight. Alright, we have military experience. That changes by 0.36 every month due to base 0.30. Average cohort experience, Tribunus Militium. It can be between 0 and 200. We have 0 currently, alright. I have no military experience currently. Military experience is a measure of the practical martial knowledge your country has accrued. Experience is gained slowly over time but can be increased by the average experience of your military units, earned through combat or drilling and war exhaustion, while relying on the services of mercenaries will hamper it. Military traditions can be adopted using experience. Awesome, I like it. Then we have stability, nothing, as it is a perfect equilibrium at 50. Okay, 50 is perfect equilibrium. There is a stability change by 0.16. Aggressive expansion, either increases or decreases stability. There's a consul, ruler zeal, also decaying, blah blah blah. Due to base, whatever. Stability can be between 0 and 100. This value represents our nation's internal stability. Quite straightforward. And we have aggressive expansion. Aggressive expansion indicates how other nations are likely to view you. If you have a lot of aggressive expansion, countries which consider you as relevant to their interests will be less inclined to engage in diplomacy and may act against your interests. I don't think that in antiquity, nations formed coalitions to fight against you. I don't think so. That's gonna happen. But I don't know. Maybe there's some internal mechanism to actually do that. What else we have? We have tyranny. Okay, I've already read that, and we have support in the Senate. The seats in the Senate are divided between its three parties. The party's willingness to vote in our favor depends on how much they approve of our past actions. This is the percentage of votes that would fall in our favor should we take a decision that requires the Senate. By party Optimatis, Boni, and Popularis. All right. Yeah, I've read everything. Onwards, begin the tutorial. Boom. Okay, game. What's next? Game. Game. Okay. That's it. That was the tutorial. Okay, guys, thank you everyone. I hope you enjoyed, and hopefully see you in the next one. Jesus, for real, that's it. I'm supposed to just follow these objectives. Okay. I'm gonna click on something. So, max political influence. You cannot store more, blah blah blah. Therefore, consider spending some of it immediately. Political influence can, for example, be spent on increasing stability, enacting laws, and making province investments. And I'm gonna click on that. Let's see. Paphian deities. Replace this Hellenic deity. Hellenic deity of war. Morale of army is 3% and discipline 6.31, but this is grayed out, so Mars with no holy sites. Is it going to activate when when it has holy site or what? We have Temple of Roma, Jupiter. Monthly rural popularity gain. Alright, we have holy sites. Yeah, I click on max political influence and it opened the religion tab. I don't know whether it's correct or not. Interesting. Perform divine sacrifice. Invoke the Voshu. Reliquary. Doesn't say anything to me. Tomb of Romulus. Okay, whatever. So that opened the religion tab. I don't get it. Unused trade routes in capital. There are only 0 import routes to our capital, while we could have 7 imports. Do we actually import anything? Where it is? This is Rome. City of Roma in Latium. Wow, what do we have here? Province food. Here we have culture. Finesse, the 9 finesse ability of Publium Sempronius suffers due to... Okay. That's the trait of the ruler. Consul of Rome, sorry. Governor policy. Click to choose a new policy for province of Latium. Okay, change governor. I cannot. That's a culture. This is italic. What does it mean? Cultures in this... Oh, that's a culture group, okay. And Hellenic is... sorry, that's religion, not culture. Culture is here. So we have Roman and Etruscan. And we have Freeman. The inner value displays the total population in this province. Freeman. So the other are slaves or what? Citizen. Okay, I can... Oh. Click to pin central information. I'm trying to open it, but I cannot. Which is stupid. So we have Freeman, citizen, slave, tribesman, and noble. Thank you for letting me open it. Much appreciated, buddy. View trade routes. Automatic trade. Enable automatic trading for this province. I don't know whether it's a good idea or not. Then we have some type of summary. What is it? We have civilization value. Civilization value represents the level of infrastructure and education present in a territory. We have Tomb of Romulus and Manali stones. This is farmland based terrain combat with 30 effects on territory, population capacity, local civilization level, slaves needed for local surplus, and local monthly food. This fine arable land is dotted with small clusters of fields, orchards, and grazing livestock. Temple of Jupiter, and farmland. My God, maximum civilization in Roma. The maximum civilization level in Roma is 45% due to blah 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 base and all that stuff. And you have some summary monthly food income, research from pops, tax income, manpower, unrest. I don't even know whether it's a lot or not. And impact on province loyalty. Oh. What is it? Integrated dominant culture Roman. Population output. Local output is a baseline modifier for the production of all pops in the territory. Production of pops. Sounds awesome. And the trade routes. And of course, religion, right? This is Hellenic. You can move pops, whoop your pops info. Okay, there's the very detailed info. Hebrew? Pop count. 4. They are represented in 1 in thousands or I usually don't understand how it's represented. Like, it's not like we have 4 Jews in the whole Rome. It's much more. But how it works really, I have no clue. Incoming migration, Hellenic Roman, blah blah blah. Okay. Slave promotion allowed. If this is disabled, slaves will no longer promote to other pop classes. This is useful if you want to preserve a minimum number of slaves for the production of trade goods. When disabled, the following modifier will be applied. Local slave happiness, minus 24%. Yeah, slave promotion, this is fine. Horses, cloth, wine, salt, wood, grain, and iron. Huh. There's a lot of stuff going on. What else we have? Invention. You can afford a new invention. And also we have Omen. Let's take a look at invention. Innovations. Innovations are accumulated when our technology increases. They allow us to adopt new inventions for the zeitgeist of our nation without having to invest gold. Of course I cannot click on it. Martial advances. Open it. Planning mode. Puts the invention tree into planning mode, allowing us to mark inventions of interest. We are unable to purchase inventions in this mode. Right? We have military artisans. How big it is. Okay. Military artisans. Then we have material science, astronavigation. Okay, all of those are martial advances. Then we have civic advances. It's more technologies than in case of Victoria 3, which is kind of stupid. I mean, it's stupid for Victoria 3 that it has less. And religious advances. Well, I don't give a shit about religion. Oratory advances? What do we have here? Divine mandate, transferred citizenship, defending liberty, aggressive protection, casus belli, war propaganda, national seal. Rerum repetitio. Formalized dependencies. Okay, this is... Oh well, that's a lot of stuff. Civic advances, right to be heard. National citizen output. Rights of man. Okay, what else we have? Standardized measures. Import value. Logistic bureau, capital import routes. National tax, that's awesome. I wanted. Opus Caminitium. Caminitium, wow. Gonna decrease build time. River barges. Naval movement speed, capital import routes, and import value. There is a lot of about import. Pilum and scutum. Okay, that improves heavy and light infantry offense and defense. And we have martial advances. What do you have here? Military artisans. Military provincial investment cost. Basic training. Material science. Army weight modifier. Okay, and astronavigation, naval range. No, I'm not gonna focus on the naval affairs. Honestly, I don't know what to select for now. And also we can call down an omen. Where we can do that? The details. Desecrate holy site. Okay, Tomb of Romulus will be moved to Rome. Menal Stones will be moved to Rome. The holy site in Roma will be destroyed. Ooh. Roma will lose holy site territory benefits. What's the reason for doing that? I don't want to do it. How am I supposed to call down an omen? Okay, I clicked on something. Oh my god. And what will happen if I click on it? Okay, I'm trying to click on something else. Oh, I can call in on Mars will grant discipline. Oh, okay, so when it's active, fair enough. For how long it is active? For 5 years. Alright. Global monthly food modifier, that sounds to be cool. Ceres. Or national commerce income as well. It's 15%. That seems to be a lot. if we do that for Mercury. But I believe I would need to know something about trade as well. Okay, so that's it. Let me take a look at the objectives. Stabilize Rome. Perform a divine sacrifice. To increase stability, open the religion window and click on the perform divine sacrifice interaction. Stability trends towards 50. A stability value of less than this represents a nation getting closer to turmoil. I have already 50 stability. I'm gonna open that religion tab as they say. And what am I supposed to click? Oh man, don't tell me it's going to close it when I open any other tab. Can I pin it? Probably not. Perform divine sacrifice interaction. Perform divine sacrifice. Where it is? Holy sites? No. It's not here. Perform divine sacrifice. Okay. Until October 1st, 455, which means 5 years, I believe. Yeah. This will give us monthly stability change plus 0.15 and divine sacrifice cost plus 100%. The proper ritual will cost 43.5 influence. Offering up our sacrifices will appease the people and increase the stability of our realm. All right, yeah, I can get it. If you ask me to do so, why not? Am I going to kill a pig or hog for it? Oh man, that was terrible. I'm very sorry. I feel awful right now, but the game forced me to do it. Come on. The requirement for these objectives are fulfilled. Left click to mark as complete. Am I supposed to click it by myself? Kinda stupid. Stable country. Congratulations, you have successfully stabilized Rome. As you play more, you will encounter a variety of modifiers and effects that alter your stability. The cost of increasing it and the effects from having it. Events will often affect your stability value. We have provided you with some extra stability as a reward for completing your objective to take you to your maximum. Excellent! Another 10 stability gained. Huge. And the next task is invoke a deity. Deities are an important feature in Imperator Rome. Open the religion window to browse the deities of the Roman pantheon. Each country has 4 deity slots: war, culture, economy, and fertility. The deities in the slots each provide a passive bonus to the country and can be changed to obtain different bonuses for a cost. Invoking a deity provides a temporary extra bonus known as an omen, which is applied in addition to the passive bonus each deity provides. It is important to know that only one omen may be active at once, and that an omen may not be revoked once chosen. Okay. Once it has expired, a new one may be picked. Oh, okay. So are they going to change after I use them? We recommend that you invoke Mars for the purposes of the tutorial, but feel free to try out something different. That will give me +6 discipline for it. You know what? I will forward the tutorial. So yeah, I'm gonna go for Mars. That's gonna give me additional discipline. All right, I'm okay with it. Honestly, I would select something else probably, but fine, I can accept it. This is going to increase my discipline, and for 5 years, the patron god of Rome will inspire and bless our men with the strength to take on an enemy, any enemy. For as long as our people remain faithful, with Mars at our side, our soldiers are sure to fight harder than ever before. After all, who would want to act shamefully in front of a god? Mars has been the patron god of Rome since time immemorial. From the field of Mars and the many shrines and temples dedicated in the god's honor, the stories of his sons Remus and Romulus who founded the city, Mars is one of the most important gods in our pantheon. Okay, I'm gonna call on him. Boom. My console, we have invoked the Mars and succeeded. This grant us discipline plus 6.31. Seems like a lot. I just don't know what discipline does though. Okay, I did it. Boom. The gods have truly blessed us. Now Rome is ready for war. Let's go. We recommend that you check out the other omens to get an idea for what else you could use in times of need. To war! Oh, and we get 100 influence again. Build port in Capua. Ships can only be built and repaired in port. At the start of a game, this only exists in a select number of territories, but new ports can be built in land under your control. Let us build a new port in Capua. Click on Capua and open the build tab and click the port build button to begin the construction. Capua is over here. How much time I have on my timer? Over 30 minutes. Where it is? Where are the buildings? Wait a second, this is Rome, okay. And this is the region it belongs, right? Which is Campania. Fair enough. And where we have that build section. View pops info, move pops. Wow. I have no idea. Territories in province. What do we have here? Possible buildings. Oh, we can switch here. It's not easily visible for sure. Noble pop satisfied. Citizen pop satisfied. Women pop satisfied. And unrest from slave pops. Okay. And here we have buildings. Fortress. Port. Aqueduct. Granary. Library. Marketplace. Training camp. Tax office. Build mill. Mill, not build mill. Mill. Forum. Court of Law. Academy. Grand Theater. Great Temple. And Foundry, and also Earthworks. Alright! So we are going to build port, but since I have 32 minutes on my timer, I'm going to call it a day. But before we do so, let's recall a quote from the very beginning. And the quote is: always do whatever you can to keep your superior from making a mistake. Colonel Paul McD, Robinett. And with that being said, once again thank you, and see you next time. Goodbye.